Fear comes when we're opposed by something of superior strength to our own. We find ourselves suddenly in a battle, whether it's from the basics of being confronted by somebody who's going to rob you on the subway to spiritual attack that comes into your life, and it's something that is opposing you. You are very, very aware that it has superior strength to your own. That's the one common factor about fear. Now, dismay comes when we consider our own resources. We look inside of ourselves and we come to the conclusion that we're not strong enough to fight the battle that is before us. Now, that's how the two work together. Fear is an opposing force coming against you, causing your heart to stand back and tremble just for a moment. And then dismay comes when you finally realize that I'm not strong enough to fight this. I thought I could defeat this. Now, some here you're fighting with besetting sin, and you thought you could defeat this in your own strength. You thought that coming to church, listening to some messages, reading your Bible a little bit, giving your life to Jesus, which is a wonderful thing, obviously, if you've done that, you thought that was good enough. And then suddenly you find out you're in a battle that is stronger. There's something in your character, there's something that has found a lodging place perhaps in you, in your flesh, and try as you will, you cannot defeat this. And it's produced such a dismay in your heart that you're literally on fumes, spiritually speaking. You drag yourself to church and you're just hoping for a miracle, just a touch. Something's got to happen somewhere, something sovereign. Maybe another truth, maybe just another how-to message that I can get through this. I don't know how I'm ever going to get through this. It happens to everybody. It happens to pastors in pulpits. A despondency sometimes can settle on the heart. And here we are preaching faith, but ourselves fighting an inner despair. It can happen and does happen. It happens to all people. It's common to everyone. 1 Samuel 17:11, speaking of this, it says, when Saul and all Israel heard the words of the Philistine, that's Goliath, they were dismayed and greatly afraid. Now, this is an army under a kingship that has lost touch with God. They've not been inquiring of God. Their strength is not in God. They have ranks, they have armor, they've had training of sorts. They have a king that's head and shoulders taller and more handsome, I suppose, than all the people in the land. He looks like a king. Yet they've not been seeking God. Remember when David brought the ark back into Jerusalem, he said in the days of Saul, they had not been inquiring of the presence of God. And so they are standing as it is on this cliff overlooking a valley, and then on the other side there's an enemy that's threatening the very fabric of the society of God's people at that time. And as they are being challenged, they realize that, first of all, this giant is bigger than any of us, and secondly, there's none of us here that have the resources to fight him. And that's, of course, where we can all get from time to time.